Hey guys, how you doing? I hope y'all miss me because I did miss you guys. Welcome back. We're back after 2 weeks of delay, but we're in it. Today we're gonna make something really nice, something immaculate. Silky smooth mashed potatoes. You wanna know how I did it? I'm Cosito. Let's go! Okay, let's quickly go over the ingredients you need. Need a cup of milk. We're not gonna use the whole cup. You're just gonna gradually pour it into the mashed potatoes. About 100 grams of margarine butter cut into cubes is needed as well. However, the amount of butter and milk depends on how many potatoes you use. In fact, I'm using 1 kilo of potatoes for this take on mashed potatoes. And salt and pepper is all you need. Go on, click the subscribe button. Check the ingredients down below. After you've clicked that subscribe button, we can now move on to the most tedious tasks of this cook. First, start by peeling the potatoes. It is sometimes not mandatory to peel the potatoes. However, this is not one of those cases, as the peels do not cope well with the idea of silky smooth mashed potatoes, so they gots to go. The second tedious task is to cut the potatoes into smaller pieces, such that they can cook faster. This task, however, is very much optional, but highly recommended. To add, this is also a perfect exercise to practice your knife skills, as it does not matter if the cut sizes differ amongst the potatoes. Thirdly, thoroughly wash your potatoes to cleanse them of that earthy flavor, as that will dramatically throw off the taste of our mashed potatoes, and we don't want that. And no, you don't need to wash the potatoes for 7 times. Just wash them enough times until the water is clear and see-through. At that stage, you're gonna fill the pan with enough water to fully cover the potatoes in the pan. Finally, after all that hard work, let's get cooking. Because the potatoes are cut into smaller pieces, it only takes about 15 minutes for them to cook all the way through. Note that if the potatoes cook longer, they start to disintegrate in the water, which will lead to a 5 to 10% loss of your potatoes when you drain them. Let's also add a bit of salt to the water for some flavor. After 15 minutes or before the potatoes start to break, we grab a strainer and drain the potatoes. Note that at this stage you'll have to move quite fast, because you know what they say, mash when the potatoes are hot. So while the potatoes are cooking, make sure you set up your mise en place and also cut the butter into cubes. With our bench set up, we'll start the mashing process. First, just slowly start moving your potato masher just to get an idea of how resistant they are. Then, to that, we're gonna add salt, pepper, and we're gonna gradually start pouring in our milk and also some cubes of butter. Add about half your cubes of butter, then go back to mashing. For the mashing, pay close attention to the resistance of the potatoes while you mash, as this will be the indication of adding more milk and butter. As you can see here, I'm still fighting my way through the potatoes, which means they are screaming for butter and milk. Note that your aim here is to smoothly mash and not to add too much milk and butter, which then makes your mash too runny. As the mash is almost at the stage I want it to be, I'm going to taste for salt and pepper, then add a splash of milk and butter, consequently heading in for the final mash. For many of you, this mash is already smooth enough for your taste, as it also passes the back of the spoon test, meaning it is not too liquidy and also not too grainy. However, we want to show you the difference between a chef and a cook, so we're gonna take it a step further. So let's get to it. Grab a sieve and place a pan right beneath it, and we're gonna sieve the mashed potatoes through it. So what you need to do is move the mashed potato around in the sieve with a spatula while also pressing down such that it passes through the sieve. Also, lift the sieve once or twice to scrape the bottom to make room for the new load of sieved mashed potatoes. Lastly, just for that finesse, I'm gonna add a bit of Italian seasoning. And there you have it, my take on silky smooth mashed potatoes. Ain't it gorgeous? Now, let's taste. Look at that. Silky, silky smooth. Yum. Can you imagine you sitting with that silky smooth mashed potatoes with some barbecue chicken or a barbecue spare ribs? I got you thinking on ideas, didn't I? Like this video if you have enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back every Sunday, 12 p.m. This has been Cosito's Kitchen, and showing you the difference between a chef and a cook. Take care, guys. Peace.